Hello, you lot. Bloody blimey. What's that all about? Hello, you lot. God's sake. Watching those crazy people doing them RC videos, it rubs off on you, doesn't it? Hello, you lot. Right, calm down, chill out. Lovely. I've got a bit of, what do they call it? Fan mail? Fan mail? Yeah, we'll call it fan mail. We don't call post mail in this country. It's called post. Fan post. That would have the same ring, does it? Before we have a look at this though, let's prolong the excitement slightly and read some comments. From you lot. No one else, just you lot. Right, here we are in the comment section of this application. And some of these I've looked at and replied to. Some of them are maybe new, some of them I might not have seen or whatever. But we'll go from the start. So hi, I watched a couple of your videos and I saw you mention that some of the glow plug igniters have dead batteries and you could not find the batteries on eBay. Have I looked on eBay? I'm not really sure, I can't remember. I think you can do the thing, the thing you can do is get an old or new NIM battery and take the good cells out and put them in the glow plug. Do you know what? That is a jolly good idea. I've heard other people say about that. That is a jolly good idea. The trouble is, I haven't got any old ones. Well, ones I don't want. But I know exactly what you mean. What this person means is this. Getting one of these, well, they're all the same. You know, they all look the same on the inside mostly. But these ones is a see-through one, so you can see. There's individual batteries in there, and you can chop them apart, and they're the same as the little ones in the glow plugs, 1.2 volts. Yep, could do that. To be honest, I haven't looked properly in depth to try and find batteries for glow stars. I literally had a quick look, give up. Yeah, that's it. I much appreciate all of your advice, Mr. Kuchaz. Anyway, next one down. I just got my first Nitro at the grand old age of 40. Thunder Tiger ST1. You're the only RC YouTuber I can watch realistic, natural and informative. Saw a few others. One in particular does my nutting with his overexcitement, trashes and breaks cars and thinks it's fun. Well, Mr. David Gray, I really appreciate your kind words about me and my channel there. Thank you. There's a few channels, well, there's a lot of RC channels which are overexcited. I reckon they're all on drugs. No, I'm joking, don't get offended. There's a lot of channels that are overexcited. There seems to be something about RC which makes people, when they make a video, they feel like they have to just be like really sort of, you know, really overexcited. Today we're going to be doing this, this is going to be bloody brilliant. You know, they have to be really overexcited. Don't know why. But everybody's different. So we need to accept everybody for who they are and the way they are. There's loads of people out there what like that kind of thing. And the next one down. Doogie Lane. Read more. I love your attitude towards the YouTube content, and you are right about the hyped up shout. Oh, here we go, another one. I've already seen this one. I must have forgot. I do remember reading it actually. Especially like that you are not editing out the oh bugger things. Like you're very down to earth. Thank you very much, Doogie. Hopefully these ones won't all be about me because I don't want it to all be about me. I never have any luck with starter box, lol. I just keep with pull starts. I prefer a pull start as well there, GG Woods. I do prefer a pull start, but sometimes, you know, you have to sort of experiment and play around. Colwyn Dyer. That's Welsh. That must be a Welsh name. Are you Welsh? Anyway, cool. I love my 16th Nitro. Although I don't take it out much anymore as spare parts are... Piss off. Spare parts are getting hard to find. Well, that is true. Lyndon Webber. You really should run that motor in for... Oh, yeah. The electric motors, they don't need running in. What they need is they need to dip a long soaking in water before you install them. That's the proper way of doing it. Carper Tony. Ah, he must like a bit of fishing. Another job well done, bro. That motor looked like a standard 540 size RC car motor. You remind me of myself, but you don't swear as much. Love the Fix-It videos, by the way. Thank you very much, Mr. Carper Tony. Next one down. Kenneth, cool little buggy. Thank you. Henry Foster, funds videos today like. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much, Henry Foster. Cozzy, this is a nice rig. I have one. Takes a good bashing. That looks like the old Hebeo there. Next one down. Oh, Woogie Nitro, a fellow YouTuber. Seen quite a few of his videos. He's no, funnily enough, I hope there's no offence taken, Mr. Woogie, but you are one of the overexcited people that's very overexcited. No offence. I do watch the videos. If anybody hasn't actually seen any of his videos, go and have a look. He's got a lot of really cool RC cars. And he's like me, he's following the Nova thing with the Nova engines, and he's got one or two. I think he's got a B5R and some other stuff. But he is one of the overexcited ones that's constantly shouting and waving his arms around and very energetic. But some people are different. Some people are energetic, and what we shouldn't be doing when we're taking the mickey out of these energetic people videos. Some people are massively energetic, naturally, even when they're not on camera. So bear that in mind, because we don't want anybody to be feeling like their own personality is, not liked, because we like everybody. Mr. Woogie, keep being you. He said, "You're funny, dude. I like the Nova engine. I have the B5 DLC. He's got the DLC coated one. I didn't get that. I plan on port and polishing my one, but we'll go into that later on. I want to get the steel version like you have on yours, so I can get it modified. Good stuff, man. Straight from the USA. Woogie Nitro. See, all the way in America. God, I'm getting all the way to America. I've never been to America. I've always wanted to go. It's on my list of places to go, but I've never been, and I really, really, really want to. Anyway." Oh, I don't know if I've read this one. One day ago. Gardening Guru Small Bites. How about you do a video in the future of helping me fit my Savage? Helping me fit my Savage? Fit it to what? And fit the parts I've bought, and then we can take our cars out together and give them a rip. I've also got a HPI Bullet 3 and an I can never pronounce that bloody word. Acme Warrior. I live in London near Croydon, but can drive anywhere, and like you, I am also interested in bottle digging. Let me know, mate. Joe. Alright, that's an interesting offer. I'll let you know there, dude, when I think about that. I don't usually work on other people's cars. The reason being, usually, in the past, I've done work for people, they'll always find a fault, and if something breaks, they come back and blame you, and so I just can't be bothered with that anymore. Working on other people's cars, even for free, it's just not really worth the hassle. But maybe you won't be like that, so I'll let you know. Anyway, that's enough comments, otherwise this video is going to get long and then you're all going to get bored and not get to the bloody unboxing. I might even split these comments up, read a few comments, do the unboxing and read a few more, but you'll know by this video. When this video turns up, you'll know what I've done. Yeah. Oh well. Right, so we have here a parcel. It's from a subscriber by the name of Alistair. I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to try. But we'll just call him Alistair. Said that he wanted to send me some bits and bobs. I tried to sort out a bloody PO box, but they're £300, and I can't afford £300 for a bloody PO box. Last time I had a PO box, it was 170 quid for a year, so I thought, let's take the gamble, it might be fun. And I think 3 people sent stuff to it in the whole year, so that was not worth it. Oh, it says on the back, forgot the clutch sims. They are behind this tape. Clutch sims. That must mean we've got a clutch in here then. Now this is, I have got an idea. I mean, he sent me a message. And he said a few things, roughly what he wanted to send me. So I said, yep, if you want to send me something, that's absolutely fine. We worked out a way. And so I've got a rough idea what's inside this box, but I don't know properly, so this is going to be a surprise. I want to try and keep the box, to be honest. I don't really want to ruin the box. I wanted to keep it because you know me, I'm all about sort of recycling in a way, you know. I'm not going to be able to keep the box, am I? I'm not going to be able to keep the box. I don't want to cut anything. Don't want to cut too deep in case it ruins something which is inside. Bloody blimey, look at this. Got a little note. Got a little note. Bloody long note. What's that all about? Hi, Haggard RC. Love the video you produce. Been watching since the HPI Rush Evo. Well, there's many videos on the Rush Evo, so that could be bloody a long time or not so long. Anyway, that's good news. Hope this package helps you and the channel. From Alistair. See back. 1 times hex tool. Oh, it's telling us what's in it. Right, well, we won't do that yet. We'll have a look. We'll have a look together. Good job I didn't cut too deep. I could have cut through this or through them. Let's rip that open. Right. So, he sent me some drivers. You know, I don't like calling them hex. It's like, is that a... I don't know, I feel that's a term that another country uses, like America. You know, but I don't know, hex. I just call them Allen drivers for Allen key, Allen bolts. Allen drivers, you know. Allen key. This is an Allen key, that shape, like that. Right. To go in an Allen bolt. Right, I haven't got one to show you. But you all know what a bloody Allen key is. Ah, an Allen bolt, yeah. That's the wrong size, obviously. And then these are Allen drivers. But I can't get the tape off. Anyway, brilliant. Absolutely lovely. Look at this, we've got some fuel pipe. Jesus, he must have been watching a video when I run out of fuel pipe, and I don't know what one that was. But I run out of fuel line. I have actually found this little bit since, but it's got a hole in it, so... Lovely, nice bit of fuel line, love it. And it's the blue. I like see-through, so you can see where the fuel is, but I like coloured fuel line as well. And you know, this nice blue stuff is lovely. So I've got some of that. Lovely jubbly. We've got some exhaust gaskets here. There must have been a video when I had an exhaust leak and needed an exhaust gasket. They look like the sort of gaskets what go on the Rush, actually. Yeah, this is a T15 engine. That's the sort of gasket that would go on there by the looks of it. I'm assuming that's what they are. Don't worry, the list will tell us in a minute. But I don't want to read the list yet, because then that would spoil the surprise. We'll know what's in here. Here we go. We've got some springs, clutch springs. We've got many clutch springs, actually. Many, many, many. I'm assuming that they're different tensions. One would assume, but they might not be. I don't know yet. We'll find out when we read the list. So we got some clutch with springs. Oh, what the bloody hell is that? We'll find out what that is in a minute. MP9 clutch. So this is a clutch for the MP9. Can you see that? Let's take this out of here. Look. So, that was it. Yeah, he did mention that, actually. Yeah, so we've got different springs for different clutchingness. Hopefully you can see that there. That's the clutch that we've got. 3-shoe, because I've only got a 3-shoe flywheel, but we've got different types of springs there, so I can adjust when I want the clutch to engage, etc. This clutch is the one that must be for my daughter's Nitro car, which is the FTX Carnage. You know, just an ordinary, cheap, ready to run. Well, not cheap really, 120 quid, but a car, Nitro car. And he did say to me, did I have a spare clutch for it? And I said no, so he's included a spare clutch for that. So if my daughter kills her clutch, I've got a spare one. Got some filter foams, pre-oiled by the looks of it. Lovely. I do believe they're for the MP9. Lovely jubbly. He was asking me if I had any more foams for the MP9, so this must be the ones for that. Right, and we got here some filters, because we all know that the palaver that I had with the filters from Active Scale Models when they sent me a cooler, but it was actually one that caused bloody fumes. One of these things. It caused fumes. What is the point in that? I haven't thrown it away because I think it's a laugh. I think it's a joke. Well, it is a joke. I think it's a laughing topic. So I always bring it up if I want to make someone laugh. So I've kept it. Calling fumes. I mean, what's the point in that? Anyway, nice fuel filters. What else have we got here? What else have we got here? Ah, LED indicators, low battery. It tells us how much charge we've got in our battery. That would be very good. 4.8 volt and 6 volt. That's handy. I'll stick one of them on the MP9. Oh, got another one. 2 of them. Oh, Jesus, 3 of them? Blimey. You're pushing the boat out now, Alistair. Jesus. We've got some nuts, look. Hold the wheels on. Gunmetal grey. He asked me what colour I prefer. That must be why. Out of blue and grey, so I said grey. Now I've got grey nuts. Right, what we got here? Charge switch. Oh, he's included some charge switches. That was kind of him. Yeah, I've got one of these on the Savage. And I remember when I first got the Savage, 2004, whenever it was, the Savage 21, when it first came out, that's when I got a Savage. And yeah, they sold me a battery pack, and then they was like, if you want to charge it without taking the battery out, you got to buy a switch. It's got a charging lead on it. So I've got one in the Savage, but I haven't got one on the MP9 or anywhere. If I want to charge the battery pack, I have to unplug it all. So that's very handy. I can, you know, now charge the batteries without having to unplug it all, because I've got a little cable coming out. Lovely jubbly. Oh, it's another one of them. Got anything else in here? Let's have a look. We've got one more. I don't know what bloody hell that is. I'll have to have a look. I've forgotten. He probably did tell me, but I've forgotten. Right. FTX. Oh, that's the FTX clutch. So what's this one for then? That's MP9 clutch. If that's an FTX clutch, what the bloody hell is this one for? Maybe they're the same. We'll read the list. We'll read the list. He probably told me already what this is. That's it. That's all we got. Now, on the back, forgot clutch shims. They are behind this tape. So we got some shims for those clutches. If I can get them. I'll tell you what. When he posted this, they must have thought it was a bloody bomb. Because, the amount of duct tape, man. Very, very well packaged. Oh, bloody. This is where I don't have any fingers left after this, you know what I mean? Right. Bloody blimey. Right, here we go. They're all stuck to the tape. Right, there we go. Ooh. Right, there we go. FTX. Right, there we go. We got a bolt there, and some shims and stuff. $2.99. Jesus. Fast tracked clutch bell washers. Right, so that's what we got. What is that? Did that come out of the package, or was that already there on the table? Where are you? I don't know if that come out of it or if that was already on the table or not. I'll put it over there. Yeah. So let's read the list and we'll find out what these bits are that I wasn't sure what they are, and why we got another clutch. 3 clutches. 1 hex tools, 4 charge switches, lovely. 1 MP9 clutch, 4 battery indicators, 2 FTX clutches. So I've got 2 clutches. That's why. So we've got 2 FTX clutches. Don't really know why I've got 2, but maybe, you know, if the second one burns out, I've got a spare one. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much there, Mr. Alistair. 2 MP9 filter foams. Oh, 2 MP9 filter foams, right. 2 lossy filter foams. Ah, brilliant. 2 for the lossy. 1 buggy 17mm hex. Yeah, that's the wheel nuts. Yep, that's them there. 3 times STX spare clutch spring. Oh, so we've got some spare clutch springs. Righto. That's, yeah, well, we knew that anyway, didn't we? Spare clutch springs, yeah. We saw them. They're over there somewhere. 2 times 2 shoe clutch. Oh yeah, that's what they are. 2 shoe clutches. It's because if you look at them like that, now you know what they are. When that was like that, right? Where is it? When that was like that, I thought, what the bloody hell is that thing? Right, 2 clutches, 2 shoe clutches, 2 fuel filters. Yeah, we saw them, didn't we? 7 10th exhaust gaskets. 7 gaskets. Well, we knew that, but I got what I've done with them. What's that? Spring. There they are. Nope, there they are. 7 gaskets. He knows what he's on about, doesn't he? See? Now I can put new gaskets on the Rushes. See, he watched the Rush videos. He knows that the first Rush, not the Evo, but the first Rush, it's got a little bit of a leak on the gasket on the thing there, because I reused the gasket about 1,000,000 times. That's what that's all about. 1 fuel line. Think that everything. Enjoy. Well, tell you what there, Mr. Alistair, I shall certainly be enjoying. I'm going to put that on the MP9 because nothing wrong with the fuel line that's on it, but I like this. And the fuel line that's on it's going to be spare. I'll put a new foam in the air filter because at the moment it's very, very stained, and I'll keep that one as a spare. Lovely. I'm not going to put the clutch in the FTX Carnage yet because the one that's in it's perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. So when my daughter finally burns that out, or if it starts to slip or something, then I shall replace the clutch. However, I am going to put this clutch in the MP9 because, well, why not, to be honest? And then the one that's in it, which is perfectly fine, I'm going to keep as a spare. So if I ever do kill this one, at least I've got a spare one to put back in it to keep going for a while. That sounds like a good plan. Probably put a fuel filter on as well, and one of these battery indicators, and a charge switch. Lovely. Oh man, I'm absolutely over the moon. Love it. And look at these. Before I go, let's have a look at these. See, he must have watched the videos where I said I'm going to have to get some of these because I'm fanning around with Allen keys all the time, you know. And you see, I've got some of these, but they're bigger ones for cars, like full-size cars and stuff, you know. They don't go down to these sort of sizes, 3mm, 2mm, etc. I think they stop at something like 8mm. And they go right up to stupid size because they're for full size cars and you know, motorbikes and whatever. So I love these sort of drivers because they're very handy. Obviously these ones haven't got. Well, it looks like it looks like they've been well used. Somebody's been hitting it with a hammer, and I think I don't care. But what was I going to say? Yeah, the bigger set that I've got for the real cars, on the end of them, they've got a socket so that you can put a ratchet on the top, you know. But obviously you don't need that for RC cars. But yeah, look at that. They've got new tips on, and by the looks of it. If we're never going to focus, are we? Come on. That's it. New tips. Yeah. 3mm, 2mm. 1.5, 2.5. Hobby Soul. Absolutely over the moon. Love it. Thanks very much. Well, you lot, thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate all of you. And thanks, Alistair. Appreciate all that stuff. That's very kind of you to send me all that stuff. I mean, that's just absolutely out of this world. Do you know what I mean? A lot of that stuff will come in very, very handy. And it certainly saves me some dollar. So thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. And Alistair is also a member of the channel. You can become a member of this channel. I've got it turned on. I think it's like $1.99 a month. I haven't set it up properly really yet. You're supposed to get perks every month. You're supposed to get early access to videos. Trouble is, I'm not making enough content quickly enough where I can do early access, because normally I film it and then I edit it and I upload it when you see it. But I'm working on it, so if you want to become a member, it's $1.99 a month, I think. and you get a little badge and that when you comment or whatever, and eventually you'll get the perks. But don't blame me if you don't want to do that, but I appreciate you anyway, all of it, every single one of you. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Do you want to know what I'm going to do now? I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I got the Hobeo Hyper ST on the bench because I'm going to do a little bit of work to it. Not in this video, but there will be a video coming up with it. I've got a few parts for it. I'm still waiting on the radio gear though. I ordered that. Model Sport was the place that done the one that I wanted for the cheapest. Everywhere else was more expensive and wanted like £8 postage, but Model Sport had it. However, I ordered that well over a week ago and it still hasn't even shipped. It hasn't been posted. You know, the website still says awaiting processing. So I'm gonna send them a message. It's Thursday today. I'm gonna send them a message probably tomorrow morning and find out what the bloody hell's going on. But anyway, that's regardless. But yeah, doing a little bit of work to the old Hyper ST. So there'll be a video on that coming up soon. Thanks for watching, you lot. Catch you later on. Take care.